Saturday, July 19th, 2025. It's 10:05 a.m. Day 2 of the Honda Indy Toronto race weekend. Saturday qualifying. Practice 2 is at 10:30 a.m. and I'm here in the paddock, and all the cars are already on the track. And here is the schedule for today. So qualifying will take place in the afternoon. Yesterday was practice 1, topped by Kyle Kirkwood, number 27 of Andretti Autosport. So please check out that video. So the other news from yesterday is that many drivers said that there was a lot less grip on the cars. And also Chip Ganassi driver number 9 Scott Dixon was hit with a 6th place grid penalty due to engine infringement. And here in front of the Aero McLaren spot, and so just as yesterday, so most fans here want to see Pato Award. Okay, so I don't know where most drivers have already made it onto the track. Oh, okay. So I'm just exiting the paddock, and here the cars are lined up to go onto the track. This is number 90 Callum Ilott, Prema Racing. And I will head out now. IndyCar on Fox, so they provide a coverage. And that is on a scooter is Will Power from Team Penske. Saturday qualifying and Sunday race day, there are assigned seats, and this is where I am heading right now. Okay. On a scooter, this is Alexander Rossi. I will be sitting at turn 11 grandstand.
Prepare for qualifying this afternoon. One of the drivers hitting the track this morning, looking for some speed, has joined Mike.
here, a couple of schools he's been on the podium. 7 of the last 14 starts. He has 12 consecutive top 10 and 12 top 5 finishes. So he's been very comfortable here on the street.
Yeah, sure has. I mean, he can get the job done. The guy is, 21 consecutive years. He's won races. He's only like 8 away from all-time race winner AJ Boyd. So pretty impressive. Just watching April. I mean, that car damaged really big time. I mean, he took a big hit. Final corner going into turn 8, and the car spun around even before he got to that little gate. But it looked like he must have had long contact earlier somewhere else because the left rear wheel just folded in way before the contact of this wall. So he must have had contact somewhere else on the course and damaged that left rear.
And as the window looks like this, Jamie, in that regard, talking about how long they have to make repairs.
Practice one over. Okay. Heading back to the shade, to the paddock. And here, a brief aerial view of the vendor alley. Once again, there are food vendors, merchandise, tents, similar merchandise to what I showed yesterday in the Inner Care Center. A couple of promotion, well, more than a couple of promotion booths.
Pretty much every time they're on track this year, so I keep an eye on them and don't count out, Rosenquist. He's a great qualifier in that 10th spot. We'll see what he can do as well.
Let's not, well, guy that popped up toward the end, timing and scoring just outside of the top 10. The impressive season continues for Regis VK and Dale Coyne. He's 11 fast.
Yeah, well, that's the good thing is our teammates able, although they do his craft, but that team needs to help him. The good news is, look, VK is trying to really get set.
Already?
They are really getting the job done. I mean, just weekend.
Chip Ganassi Racing, number 9 Scott Dixon.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Pato Award, heading back in. Inner Care Center, cool down lounge. There are several simulators here. It takes you around this track, and there's a bit of a lineup at all of them. I tried it last year, but I won't wait in line now. So I am now in the main hall of the Inner Care Center. And I will be heading to Hotel X for lunch. In my track preparation video from 2 weeks ago, I mentioned that during this weekend there's going to be only underground access between the Inner Care Center and Hotel X via the automotive building. And here it is. So the guard said I can just slide through there. Now let's see. Really interesting ancient motifs here in the tunnel. So this is Cafe X at Hotel X, and it's open to the public. So this is their menu. Mostly coffee, tea, hot chocolate, croissants, and wraps. (1:30 p.m. back inside the paddock here in front of Arrow McLaren. It is swamped with fans wanting to get Pato's autograph. And just a few minutes ago, McLaren CEO Zach Brown stepped out to greet fans, and I got a selfie with him. So he was also here last year. There are no F1 races this week, so he flew in. It is 2:30 p.m. Qualifying starts in 5 minutes. I'm standing in front of Andretti Autosport. So Colton Herta topped practice 2. And for now, I am not going to go to my seat. In fact, I will exit the paddock at the other end. And I found a new viewing spot. So here it is. Now there are double barriers here. And here's an opening. Maybe somewhat better.
As you had mentioned, Kyle's got quite a bit of the fact he's got a fly. Starting to lay out. I'll be heading out this stiffer alternates momentarily, Michael. Y'all had a couple of hundreds of Chevy in front of me. We got Dixie Grand Ray Hall and then Chevy out of the war. All that going to sticker and they're getting ready to bring him back in. So
2 minutes remaining in the session. Hurta's P1, then Flo, then Will Power, then Marcus Armstrong, then Graham Rahal, then the aforementioned Kyle Kirkwood.
myself and our engineer Rick Evans, who doesn't get a chance to interact with the drivers. This weekend in speed to be able to advance into this Firestone Fast 6. As Kyle Kirkwood now sits down.
Having a scoring limit right now, he's P2. Will Power clears it. He goes to P4. Kyle Kirkwood is still out on the course. He clears it, having a scoring limit for the final time. He heads to the pit box, and surprisingly, Kyle Kirkwood is P6. Colton Herta will start P1, and that will make him the pole sitter for the second year in a row.
And then when it comes down to really get it done, it's his TV. And pole sitter, by the way, from Michigan, laying that lap down, only car for 59 seconds.
I know you didn't mean it.
It was not authentic.
TT P1 Award for driving his way to the top qualifying spot from the Ontario Honda Dealers Indy, Toronto. For this accomplishment, Colton is presented with the NTT P1 Award and will carry the NTT P1 badge in his car for the remainder of the season. To present the NTT P1 Award is a guest of NTT.
It's about 4:30 p.m. Back inside the paddock by the technical inspection area. So qualifying results were pretty much as they had predicted yesterday, although pole sitter and last year's winner and pole sitter here, Colton Herta, is a bit of a surprise. He hasn't won a race this year, and he was the slowest in yesterday's practice. And they're just now bringing in his car for technical inspection. It was actually his teammate, number 27, Kyle Kirkwood, who also made it into the Firestone top 6, who was the favorite because he's won 3 races this year. 2 of those were street circuits. And also down there, the red car, that is Will Power. He's also in the Firestone top 6. He also scored a pole this year. And championship leader Alex Palou, also not much of a surprise. that he made it into the top 6. So tomorrow is an early start here. Morning warm-up is at 8:30 a.m. and then race at noon. Usually it starts at 2 p.m. So therefore I will be heading out now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video, and please like and subscribe.